I'm speaking today with Tomm. How are you, Tomm?
I'm doing very well,
with
thank you.
EcoPay,
Yes,
correct? You
Echo
guys
Payments.
are a global solutions provider.
That's right.
Right. So I want to talk to you today a little bit about the connection between, the prepaid cards and mobile and where you guys are kind of at in that space.
Yeah, so when people hear general purpose reloadable, they think card. And the card is just a means to go spend money. And that in and of itself isn't exciting. A lot of our online banking, a lot of our mobile payments, mobile transactions, it's not a very human interaction with our phone. Here's what you have, and here's where your money went, and that's about it. So what we're doing is we're creating customized apps that not just connect with what your money was, how you got it, or where it went, but also where it could go, and integrating with third parties so that we give people something to connect with that is at a heart level, not just a mind level. What that could be is, for example, if you have a young family and they're passionate about personal finance and getting their personal finances together and budgeting, we have budgeting tools we can integrate into these apps.
Okay, so how does AI play into those offerings?
The financial industry uses a very maybe antiquated or black and white system of how it collects the data to give us our credit score as we know it today. But what one score is it's a product where it can look at a much more comprehensive background about you as an individual on an opt-in basis. For example, it could be Echo payment transaction history. It could even be social media.
Okay.
People who pay the rent on time could even develop their credit based on these types of things. And I think this is, again, going back to a much more human way of how we interact with our money. Financial institutions trust us just based on a few key facts that they consider important. But AI would allow us to develop a personal credit history that's much more comprehensive and would learn to trust us just like I learned to trust my friends, just like I learned to trust you.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about API. How has the open system, helped you guys develop some of your offerings?
Yeah, I think a good tech product has to offer two things. It has to allow you to do more, and it has to allow you to do it more easily. And that's what APIs allow us to do. In terms of doing more, what that means is customization, integrating with the third parties, like I mentioned before. In terms of doing it more easily, APIs allow us to integrate many complex facets of approval, for example, during enrollment with our programs, into one simple form for our customers. They fill out an enrollment form, it maybe takes them 60 seconds on their phone. And what we're doing is we're looking at ID verification. We're looking at address verification and fraud prevention, all within this. So API allows us to provide more so that it's more easy.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you so much for your insight.
It's my pleasure, thank you.